The most successful entrepreneurs and executives I have networked with went through storms of stress, but I have learned they don't avoid it. They strategically use it. It's called hormesis. And it's the reason why some people thrive under stress while others break down. That these five top hermetic principles are most often used by these top performers. And by the end of this video, you'll walk away with practical steps to implement all these five principles in your lives. Hey there, I'm Roshan, and I am on a journey to become one of the most ruthlessly disciplined entrepreneurs out there while building a community of like minded people. So, if that resonates with you, just drop a subscribe and help me reach my goal. So, right now, you're either avoiding challenges necessary for your growth or you're going through unsustainable amount of stress that is breaking you down. So, let's dive deep to find that sweet spot where magic happens. Now, most people are in this blue zone where they are making no effort, no drive to challenge themselves. Some people are in this purple zone where they have very little drive, some drive, they watch videos like this on YouTube. They are taking some action, they have seen some progress than like totally degenerated people. Then there is this sweet spot where people are making effort and they are in some stress, but not too much. And a sliver of people reach this zone, which I call the panic zone, where the stress is so much that no one can handle it. And basically, people burn out and stuff like that. We don't have to reach here. Most people can't reach here because they haven't have enough drive to push themselves to this limit. But I will teach you to be in this sweet spot with these five hormetic principles. Okay, so these are the problems that most entrepreneurs and business owners face. First is uncertainty. The world is changing very fast. Every week there are new releases of AI models, this and that, some government policy, some war is happening. So the world is very uncertain, right? So stress comes from that. Second, the hustle mode is always on. For a seriously driven entrepreneur, he has to hustle every single day and deliver results, right? And then there is skill decay. Fast moving markets demand a lot of skills to be learned in a very short amount of time. So this entrepreneurs are facing these challenges and the traditional self-care fails here. You need strategic stress like mental weightlifting. You need to do training inside your brain so that you can face these three challenges. Okay, so let's dive in the five principles of hormesis so that you can deal with those three challenges. First is adaptive response. Low dose stressors trigger adaptive responses that strengthen systems. So, if you apply low doses of stress to yourself, you will grow. So, use calculated challenges to build mental toughness. That's what this channel is about. Stuff like cold calls without scripting that pushes you to be outside of your comfort zone. Giving a presentation in front of 50 people is large amount of people, right? And when you are doing that, you're taking uncomfortable action. That is a low dose stressor, right? It's not like, oh, I'm going to die because of this. Come on, you will not. But it is a low enough, high enough stressor that will make you grow. All right. Next is dosage control. We need to have the 15% use. See, too little stress means no growth, and too much means breakdown. So we need to be in the sweet spot. And 15% incremental Z. From 4 clients per week, you go to 5 clients with tougher. Like, do not just exceed. From 4, I need 40. I will be the best hustler. Come on, you will break down. Don't do that. Another example, 10 new leads to 12 new leads each week. So increase the stress dosages in short quantities, and over time you will exponentially grow. But use the 15% rule, because too much stress will lead to breakdown and we don't want that, right? Hey guys, I have a quick thing for you. If you feel mentally drained or brain fog at any point of the day, I made something for you. This is a 10-step checklist, and if you follow all these 10 steps, your brain will be much sharper, clearer, and you'll be able to execute all your tasks with better focus and energy. So just click the first link in the description. It's totally free. And if you're not a subscriber, what are you doing, man? These cool resources, you're missing these out. Just subscribe, and let's get back to the video. Next thing is very important, which is recovery window. Growth happens during recovery, not stress. This is very important to us to understand, and most people misinterpret this, that, oh, if I push myself to extremes, I will grow then and there. No, my friend, you will grow when you go to sleep that day. When you learn something very hard, your brain patterns are changed when you go to sleep. When you exercise very hard, your muscle fibers break down and they repair when? When you go to sleep. So designing optimal work rest cycles is really important. So these are examples. See, you do a 90-minute deep work slot and then you do 20-minute NSDR. NSDR is basically non-sleep deep rest protocol, which is yoga nidra. Meanwhile, you can also take a 4 p.m. phone shutdown ritual on Fridays so that you have more time with your friends and families and you're just resting deeply on that Friday's night. You can also have a quarterly 3-day digital fast. Each quarter, you have a 3-day digital fast, or you can have 3 single day fasts in one quarter, right? A fast digital fast basically means no mobiles, no laptops, no TV, just do like reading, do manual work, write notes, journal, go to a park, talk to friends in real life. That is a digital fast. I have done one myself. It's really good and it's nourishing, right? Next principle is about stress variety. You have to put stress on yourself, but don't constrain it to just one direction. Otherwise, you just go in that one direction. But different stressors build different types of resilience, which all add onto your character. So you need to vary the stress because if you keep putting one type of stress, your brain will understand, oh, okay, he's trying to do in this one thing, and your brain will habituate. It will start liking it, right? So if you have been doing cold showers for a long amount of time, like I have, you feel excited to jump in that cold shower, like I do. When I see cold shower right now, I'll just switch it on and just jump inside it and like do a full shadow boxing thingy that I'm fighting with my demons inside. It's the whole ritual, and I actually enjoy it.
So our goal is not to reach there. That's why you need to differ the stressors, because different stressors build different types of resilience, which all add onto your character. When does growth happen? When we do something that we don't want to do. When you are getting good at something, let's say increasing the weights on your bicep curl, you will feel difficult in for 1 2 seconds, but after that you will feel, oh, I'm really strong. I have done from 20 kg to 38 kgs. That is awesome, phenomenal, right? So you need different types of stressor. Physical, maybe do sprint intervals. Cognitive, maybe learn coding or like chat GPT prompting. Emotional, pitch to a skeptical mentor. Social, host masterminds or host parties or stuff like that. You don't need to be hosting parties if you are a business owner. But let's move on. Consistency factor. This is the most important thing, because regular predictable stress builds stronger adaptation. If you are having just like, okay, once in a month I went for a marathon and that's it for this month, we are not that. We do one thing that we don't want to do every single day. That's how you build mental strength, right? Build hormetic rhythms. Daily 5 a.m. cold shower plus one rejection every single day. You can have daily routines.
Of giving yourself short doses of stress. There can be weekly ritual like no plan Friday. You don't plan the Friday, and whatever crisis that you have in that week, you solve that crisis. You can have a quarterly ritual that revenue targets reset. Whatever revenue targets you had, you reset them and minimum you increase them by 20%. That by next quarter, this would be my revenue increased by 20%. So that were the 5 Hermetic principles. If you found this video valuable, just drop a like and subscribe and share it with your friends. I'll see you in the next one.